I'm trying to be happy. But there are days the technology makes me say bad words. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. My name's Carol with RC Rustic Creations. Come on in here. We're going to do the August Magnolia Craft Club. If you want to know more about it, hashtag club. Information will go right to your messenger. So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So this is the kit. It comes like this in this cool little box. Okay? Inside this little box, let me do it this way. You get everything you need for the craft. Okay? This month, it is this really cute garden flag. Okay? Now, you can do it like this. On here, you do get, this is ink and the squeegee. I already have black ink, so I'm not going to open that. I saved those for giveaways. I'm going to use my black ink, my little squeegee, and then I'm going to use, let me see what we got here. I'm going to use a little bit of yellow, but we're going to dull it down with some black, okay? So, that's what we're going to do. You get the little ribbon. It's wired ribbon that goes on it. You get the instructions. So, they give you written instructions or somewhere, oh, right here. You can click on this QR code and it'll take you to the video instructions and walk you through it. You get, this is a full-size stencil, 12 by 12. We get this one. And you get the garden flag, okay? We have those on my website. It's rcrusticcreations.com will take you to my Magnolia site. So, let's get the box out of the way. Oh, hang on. Y'all, technology just, I love it and I hate it all at the same time. Anybody else with me? Anybody else love it and hate it at the same time? Okay. So, will you, oh my God. Y'all, if I say bad words, I apologize. I really do. Because it's killing me. Let's, all right. Stop. Quit being, you know what. Okay. So let's take the little garden flag out. Really? Now there is a top and bottom. The top part has where you feed it through the little garden stake. That does not come with it. So you will have to, I've got one out there, so you'll have to get your own garden stake, okay? But the top does have the little holes to slip that over your garden stake, okay? So, now, we're going to take this out. I quit putting these back in the plastic bags because it's a pain in the butt. I'm just going to take this out, throw away the bag. Because I don't care how hard you try, I can never get this thing back on there exactly where some of it's not hanging over the edge. And then, of course, that makes me say bad words. And I'm trying to stick it back in there. Y'all, my trash can is full. Okay, so, just for future reference, I'm going to write home on the back of this. So, and I'll also know that this is the back, okay? You can, I've done it more than once. Put the stencil on the back. So I'm just going to put home. So that tells me don't put it on the back. Okay, now we are doing this. Make sure you get the top, okay? Make sure you have the top to the top or it'll be upside down. And there's a hole on both ends, okay? There we go. So make sure you got the top at the top. This is pretty thick. I'm not going to put anything under it, and I'm not going to fuzz this because we are putting it on fabric. Okay, if you were putting it on anything else, I would fuzz it. We're putting this on fabric. So let's get it kind of centered because we're going to put ribbon on the top and the bottom. You can use your own ribbon. Y'all, you can do this any way you want, but they give you everything that you need. Hold on, it's a little crooked. To do this. The sky is the limit. Okay, we're going to call that good. Now, 2 secrets or 2 suggestions, because I always end up doing exactly what I tell you not to do. Don't push too hard and don't scrape all of it off, okay? Just saying. Now, before we get started, I'm going to take a little bit of the yellow and a teensy bit of the black, and I'm going to mix it, because that's what I'm going to put on. I don't have a darker color yellow in ink, so I'm going to make my own, and you can most definitely mix it. Just don't mix it in your pot, okay? Get a little dish to mix it in. So, I'm going to, let's do the black first, and then we'll come, well, it doesn't really matter. You do have a little bit of extra time with ink than you do chalk paste before it dries in your silkscreen. So when you get done, all you have to do is make sure you take this to the sink. I do have a pan that I need to learn to start bringing out here. Put water in it while I'm talking because I don't want it drying. But if it does dry, a little secret, I always I'll put it like in my sink, and I kind of drape it over that centerpiece. And if it's really, really dried, I will lay a couple of wet washcloths on it and let it soak for just a little bit. Not too long, or it may make it not so sticky, okay? But you can work with these to get that out. Honest to God, I let these dry for a week because I forgot I did it. And as long as you get it out of the silk screen, you're okay. So just, you know, be gentle but persistent, and 9 times out of 10 it'll work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. This is pineapple yellow. Have I even opened this one yet? Of course, yeah, I have. Okay, pineapple yellow. This is all I've got in ink. So we're going to take a little bit of that because I'm going to do the flowers here. Let me get it over here. I'm going to do these flowers in a little bit darker. You can do it all black like it tells you. I'm going to put just a little bit of ink. Probably about that much yellow. And then I'm going to put a little bit of black. And this is coal black. Don't. Now, let's just take the whole thing off then and call it good. Y'all, I can't do this ever without getting ink everywhere. So therefore, make sure you have something to wipe your hands off on, okay? Something. Because I'm forever getting it on my fingers and then getting it everywhere else. Okay, so I'm going to take just a little bit of the black, and we're going to mix it. You do not have to do this. I just want to make this yellow. Whoo, that ain't going to work. A little bit. Wow. Hold on. I'll make it a little more yellow. Just a teensy bit of black. Or if you've got brown. I just want to, which this might work. Might just leave it a little streaked. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do, like I said, it comes with the ink and the squeegee. I'm not opening that. I've got black. And I'm going to use a little bit of yellow. And we're going to make it kind of streaked around on the petals. So, and then we'll finish it up. So I'm going to take my squeegee and a little bit of ink. Now, do as I say, not as I do. First, don't touch this with your fingers if you got ink on it. 2, go in one direction until we get over here to the flower. That's an exception. 3, don't pull all your ink off, okay? So just go over it. Put your ink on there. And the sample that they give you will do more than just one. Okay, there's our H. And don't work it to death. I'm notorious for that. I can't practice what I preach. Don't push too hard, but push firmly. And try to go the same direction. Like I said, do as I say, not as I do. You know, that old mom talk. If you got excess on the side, you can pull it off, but don't squeegee everything out of your silk screen. Okay, we're getting there. You do have a little more time with ink than you do chalk paste before it dries. Okay, oops, I missed a spot there. Make sure you got everything covered. And then the E. So welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. My name's Carol with RC Rustic Creations, Magnolia Design Creator. If you want to know more about Craft Club, #club, all one word. And the information will go directly to your messenger. Okay. It is a monthly club. All right, now we're going to do the flower. I told you don't go back and forth in other directions, but on the inside of this flower, we're going to go kind of sideways. Hey, Kate, girl, how you doing, baby? So I'm just going to go around the center, and it does not have to be perfect because we're going to go around the outside too with the flowers. So if it's a little imperfect, that is totally fine. So hold tight. Just doing it around the edge. Like I said, if it's not perfect, that's fine. Really? Now see? Every time I stick my hand in it. Okay, now I'm going to use, this looks like a paintbrush, but it's a squeegee, okay? I'm going to use it to spread some of this magical concoction around here. Okay, let's see what we come up with. And if it gets in the black, I am cool with it, because it'll kind of mix. And I may have to go back and put just a little more yellow on it. Y'all, the sky's the limit with this. If you don't like one thing, add another thing. Don't get the ink where you don't want it. Ask me how I know this. Because everything I've touched. Okay, we're going to add a little more yellow with a clean one. I like to craft. I never said I was any good at it, okay? And if it doesn't come out like I want it to, that's totally fine. Okay. Now, one last time, I'm just going to scrape the excess off. Really, let's just make a mess. Don't put this back in your pot. I'll put it on the mixing bowl. Just the excess that you scrape off just keeps me from making a bigger mess. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. So there's my mess over there. So now, I can already tell I missed a spot. So kind of inspect your work. And hopefully you have another squeegee on the bottom. I missed some right there. Make sure you check your edges. That's where I am notorious for missing it. Okay? Then peel it up slowly. I know, right? Yep, see? That's why you don't want to push too hard. And not peel it all off. I'm a little thin. But tomorrow's Friday. Okay, peel slowly. That all looks good. Oh, I see a spot on the H. There we go. Don't make a jerk out of me. Don't pull fast. And you lay it back down. It's I don't know if my fan is actually drying it too fast or what. I've never had this problem. No. Come on now. I don't know. Give me the line. I don't know what the problem is. Hold on. But you can always lay it down and fix it before you peel it all the way up. Give me no grief. Now, that's going to have to do. Fine. Oh my gosh. All right, now I'm going to lay this over here to wash that, take it to your sink, to the bathtub, whatever's best for you. And I use very warm water, and you can use, we have stencil cleaners. They look like a magic eraser, but they don't have chemicals in it. Or you can use a sponge. I have used sponges a lot of times. All right, let me clean up my mess here. And put the lids back on. I haven't done it with ink yet, but I have dumped paste upside down on the desk. But I haven't done it with ink yet, so let's keep our fingers crossed that I don't. Okay, let me wipe my fingers off. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. Okay. Let me double check, make sure I got all this off my hands. Nope, I don't. There it is. Okay, let me hold it up. I don't like the way my colors turned out. I mixed them too much. So here's where we're at, okay? I don't like the flour. I should have just done it black, but we didn't. So, let's finish this. I'm going to heat set it. And then, I'm going to come back and we're going to color that sunflower in a little bit. Well, here, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. I'm going to force it dry. You really want to heat set it first, but I'm going to try this without heat setting it. I'm mainly going to try it because if it runs just a little bit, I'm totally fine with it. So hold on a minute. Let's see if we can force it dry. Mainly the leaves. Okay, let's try this. I said technically, you should let this fully dry and heat set it. In order to heat set it, you need to. I don't like that brush, hang on. To heat set it. If you have a heat press, you can use that. I'm not sure how to do it. With an iron, you put it on cotton, no steam, iron with a piece of parchment paper between it, not wax, parchment. Between this and your iron, and you want to iron it for 3 to 4 minutes on the top side, and then turn it over and iron it 2 to 3 more minutes on the back side. Then your heat set, you can wash it, get wet, the whole 9 yards, and it works perfect. Now, I'm going to turn it sideways. We're going to get another little cup here. We're going to get a little more of our yeller. Y'all, let's just make a mess. And my tablet died, so if you're making comments and I don't see it, I apologize. So welcome in. Now we're going to take a little bit of ink, yellow ink. I'm going to take a little bit of distilled water. Gonna mix that up. You can do this. You can add, if your ink gets a little dry looking, you can add water to it too. I didn't know if you could or not, but you can. Sweet. All right. A little bit more. Don't. Okay, now we're going to take some of this watered down ink and we're just going to kind of fill it in. If it runs a little bit, I really don't care because I don't want the ink to be so bright anyhow. So we're just kind of going over the leaves, the little sunflower leaves. Said under normal circumstances, you would want to heat set this and all the things. But I'm being a little obstinate. Okay. Because I don't want the leaves to be actually that bright. So I apologize for seeing the top of my head, but I gotta get down here and see what I'm looking at. So I do not want to go outside the edges. all to be good. So welcome in if you're new. My name's Carol with RC Rusty Creations. I never said I was good at it, but I like to do it. So I just come on here and show you how not to do it. If you see me mess up, you can go, oh, hey, she did that. And I don't want to do it that way. There you go. I just didn't like the way this turned out, so we're going to fix it. You can water down your ink to kind of make it like a watercolor, just like you do your paste. But you don't want to do with this with paste if you're going to wash it. And it's going to be outside. This is a garden flag, so it's going to be outside in the elements. So you kind of want the color to stay. Just kind of basically like watercolor ink. And I'm just kind of taking it down inside that. So welcome in, y'all. Come on in, say hello. If you're watching the replay, let me know, because I'm nosy. Kind of nosy that way. Might be good and not have to make some more. So welcome in. I know this is like watching paint dry, but I needed to fix it because I didn't really like the way it turned out. I mixed it too much. It's also kind of showing you how to do it and also how to fix it if you don't like it. This is our August craft club. You get everything you need to make this. I just did it a little bit different. It comes with the garden flag, instructions on how to do it, a QR code where you can watch the video how to do it, pictures of how to do it. If you want to make more, we do have the garden flags on our website. Mine is rcrustycreations.com. Takes you right to my Magnolia site. Or you can hashtag club, all one word, and it will send you the link to the club. So come on in, say hello. I'm going to give it just a little bit more water. There we go. Getting a little thick. Little thick. All right, there we go. I am notorious for messing up, so I show you how not to do it, and then you won't do it. You say, oh, wow, she did that and it screwed up. I don't mind screwing up on camera. A lot of people do things 4 and 5 times, and then they come on camera. I do it and mess up. It's totally fine with me. That's just the way I am. I'll show you how not to make the mess. Or I'll show you how to make the mess and then you go, oh yeah, we don't want to do that. So welcome in. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. I apologize for you looking at the top of my head, but I got to go down here a little close. Almost done. I said, normally you will want to set this first, but I really wanted kind of the mix so the yellow's not so bright. Go back and make sure I don't have any white spots. Kind of just blend that. Okay. So I didn't have to use any more. That's all of the yellow I needed. Just one little plop. But do it with ink. You don't want to do this with paste because paste will come right out when you wash it. Alright, let me dry it. Let me dry it. So I don't stick my fingers in it because then we'll finish it up. Ooh. Get it a little dry just so I don't smear it when I... To heat set this, you want to let it dry for 2 or 3 hours, or overnight's the best. So let it dry overnight. Get your piece of parchment paper. Lay on top. Put your iron on cotton. No steam. Iron it on the front side for 3 to 4 minutes. Turn it over and do the back side for 2 to 3 minutes, and you're golden. Golden. You can wash it, you can dry it, you can hang it outside. It's good. Look at that little brown. Okay. That should keep me from smearing it. Now, I'm going to cut this in half. You also get the ribbon. It is wired ribbon. I'm going to cut it in half. I've got my glue tool over here heating up. Well, because the book face gets caught up there, I just can't call it what it is. Okay. So I'm going to roll one end over. Make sure I got the right side. Yep, that's the right side. Had it backwards. So I'm going to roll one end over just a little bit. Kind of like that. Okay. I'm going to put some hot glue on it. Don't be a joke. Come on. Put a little under here first. Y'all, use your finger. This is a ribbon, and it'll bite you, I promise. It's porous. That glue will come right through there and get you. Ask me how I know. Okay. See? Alright, so there's our end. We're going to put it, we want to go all the way to the end. I'm going to put it up just a little bit, but all the way to the edge, okay? Now, I did this with just regular hot glue. You can do it with fabric hot glue too. I just didn't have that thought. Cut it a little long. Y'all, if I'd have done this right, I could have saved more ribbon. And then I'm going to turn it over, glue that down, and then we'll glue it to Are you kidding me? Come on. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. See, when you screw up quick enough, you can undo it. Add a little more glue. Told you, I'm not any good at this, but I like doing it. Alright. Then we'll just put some glue on here. Just a little bit. There we go. And then you can glue across top. We'll do that here in a minute. So now, put a little bit of this on there. Fold it over. Do it again, but I'm gonna do this first this time. Make sure I got it right. See, it's just like my daddy used to tell me: measure once, cut twice, or measure twice, cut once. I always did measure once, cut twice. And my husband told me that too. Measure it twice, make sure. Okay, I think we got it. Somebody's mowing. I need to, but it's too dang hot, and I don't care. Alright, let's put this in on. Once again, I'm going to do it down here. Woo! I screwed up. And that's underneath the top, so you can still get it on the flag. Okay. Now, I'm going to put me some more glue on it so it'll stay on there. Are you kidding me? Come on. What the hell? Ow, it's hot. And you can laugh at me. I don't care. I laugh at myself all the time. Don't bother me a bit. I never claim to be good at it. I just like to do it. So if laughing and making fun of me is not your cup of tea, that's totally cool. All right, let's do the top. This is hot. Don't. It's not perfect. I never claim to be perfect, okay? Just saying. Alright. There is your little outside garden flag. Everything comes with it except the yellow. I had yellow, so I used it. So now I'm going to let this dry overnight. I will heat set it. And then I will take a picture. So in the meantime, I'm going to go in and wash this. Put it in your sink or your tub. You can use a sponge. I use those Dollar Tree ones. You get 5 or 6 in a package. Clean it all out. It's going to stain. It's not going to be the pretty green that it was. All you have to do is make sure you get any excess off so it's not on there next time, and get all of it out of your white silk screen. That's the clear part that it goes through. Make sure it gets out of that. You can use this several times. I mean, several times. Even if it feels like there's not a lot of sticky on the back, 9 times out of 10, it will still work, okay? You can use these dozens of times. They are totally reusable. Just take care of them. Clean them out. Make sure they're clean. Put them on the backer sheet so they don't stick to anything else, and you are golden. If you want to know any more about our craft club, #club, all one word, it'll send you the link. If you just want to check out my website, just #RCRC, it will send you, or it is rcrustycreations.com, and it'll take you to my Magnolia website. So, that's what I got for tonight. I appreciate y'all being here. If you are watching the replay, #replay, if you will share me out, put shared in the comments. That's the key. You have to come back and put share in the comments. I will put you into my monthly drawing for a stencil, a smaller stencil. I like a try it kit, okay? If you haven't done it before, I'll send a try it kit. And as we go, I will get more things to do giveaways with, because I love to give away, but I got to get the stuff to do it. So, as of now, share me out. Come back and put shared in the comments. That's the big sticker. Even if I see you shared it out, if you don't come back and put it in the comments, you're not entered. Do that, and I'll put you in the monthly drawing. We'll go ahead and start in July for a try it kit, okay? So I appreciate y'all being here. Let me know what you think. If you don't like me, I don't care. Move on. I'm not for you. If you want to make fun of me and have laughs, that's great. So anyway, I appreciate y'all being here, and I'll be back. Thank y'all.